Hi everyone, I will be doing a STEM experiment. My experiment is acid versus rocks. In this experiment, I will find out the impact of acid water on limestone rocks. My hypothesis is the more the acidic water, the more the rock will dissolve. Rock erosion is also the reason of the presence of minerals in our natural water. To perform this experiment, I'm using 4 clean glass jars, and each of the jar will have different levels of acidic water. For the acid, I'm using vinegar and tap water, and I'm using limestone rocks and the scale to measure the weight of the rock before the experiment and after the experiment to see how much the rock has dissolved. I'm also using these measurement cups to measure the amount of volume of the water and the vinegar. For our first jar, we will need 1 cup of tap water, only no acid. And for the second jar, we will use half cup of water and half cup of vinegar. So here I take half cup of water in the jar. And then now I will take half cup of vinegar. So our second jar is done. Similarly, I have made 2 other jars with different acidic levels, and I've also labeled them with their different acidic levels. Now I'm going to test the acid level of the water by these strips. These are called litmus paper, and the chart below helps me know the level of the acidity of the water. The acidity should change throughout the experiment because the molecules of the rock should combine with vinegar and form new compounds that could lead to changing the acidity. Now I'm testing the acid level of the water. Now let's match with the chart. It matches with number 4, so the acid level of the water is number 4. And throughout the experiment, I will note down each acid level in my notebook. So now I am taking 4 limestone rocks and putting them in the 4 jars. I will also weigh them. So this is my first day of collecting data. So I will note down each of the weight of the rock in my notebook. This rock weighs 14 grams. So first I will note down the weight, and then I will put it in the jar of 100% water. This rock also weighs 14 grams, and I'm putting it in the half water and half acid jar, and I'm also noting down the weight of the rock in my notebook. Now the rocks are in the jars, and I will keep them overnight. Tomorrow I will compare the weight of the rocks with their initial weight. This experiment will go on for 4 days.